Good morning. Today is Sunday, August 3rd. I'm gonna have to listen to the new Roo trying to perfect his crow. Still struggling with this window box a little bit, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm not giving it enough water. I don't know. Coleus are finally looking like they're in there. Even the sweet potato vine there is struggling. I don't know. This container's doing very well. A petunia that's still alive. The inside bed, I think I need to switch this hydrangea out. I think it's one of those that just flowers on old wood. We'll see. Maybe next spring I'll plan for something different there. One that blooms on both old and new wood. The only thing I worry about is I think that's my blue lace cap one there. I don't know. We'll see when this one opens what it is. So many hydrangeas mixed in there. I love this double. It's just absolutely beautiful. And it's got all the colors. I don't know which one it is though. What the name of it is. Clematis going over. I still think overall though, I have a good amount of color for this time of year. Really haven't had any lulls that I can remember, but I can look back at previous videos and see. I do have a rose here that needs some deadheading. I probably can't do it by hand. No. All my roses though are flushing new blooms. Getting ready. I have a new clematis here blooming. Don't know what one it is. There might be a tag down in there somewhere, but that's the first time that one has bloomed. So that's nice. Not sure if I mentioned it in the last video, but I planted 2 new roses. A Bring Me Sunshine, 2 more David Austin. That one's Bring Me Sunshine, and I'm trying the James Galway down in there. I'm not sure. What I'm hoping is in the spring it'll get a good, before the hydrangea leaves out and stuff, it'll get a good amount of sun. Then it's a climber, a small climber, short. I'm hoping it'll come out and grab its sunshine out through the hydrangea. All right. This side of the walkway. That salvia, I want to say it's playing the blues. It's either playing the blues or blue suede shoes, is finally taken off. Here is my Munstead rose I transplanted, getting ready to flower. The Stand By Me clematis is going over. Still haven't made a decision on that. This is finally looking like a decent arrangement. Another petunia that's not dying. I don't know that I've had anything that wasn't, all my Proven Winners petunias are the ones that are dying. That one there is from Burpee. The only difference, it does need to be deadheaded to keep flowering. So I do that when I'm out here occasionally. I do think the Pinkerific is more flowers better than the Vibrant Violet, but I like the Vibrant Violet color better. I probably won't put them in a container next year. They will be more more front of the board or something because they take over the pot. We have some echinacea flowering there. I have a little bit of trouble getting echinacea to come back. I have a bit of a bindweed issue in this flower bed as well. Drives me nuts. I had a bunch of echinacea. There's one down in there that's not surviving well. Maybe it's the amount of sun. I don't know. The liatris are coming on. See, this is a Vibrant Violet. Love that color better than the Pinkerific. And it does have a lot of buds now, but it has taken it forever to get going. Not impressed with the wire vine. I won't bother with that again, I don't think. I do have to remember I have a couple of phlox in here. Make sure I don't weed them out. I got a weed down there I need to get. I really like this container. It's doing really well there. Maybe that, I want to say that is Prince Tut. I think both of mine are Prince Tut. That one's doing really well, maybe because it doesn't get as much sun. The other one, I'm having issues with the container, so that could be it as well. I think I will plant some more. I had really good success with the Dichondra Silver Falls. Liking that there. I should maybe trim that up a bit. Glad I cut that back so it's not as far over the walkway. I like it size controlled better. These tater tots are doing well. This hydrangea's still blooming. I'm not sure when it started. I'd have to look back at other videos, but very happy with that. I think that's the Tough Stuff Top Fun. I'm gonna have to look because I kind of thought that might be a lace cap, so I need to check on that. Because if that's the Sky View, then I made an error on this other one down the way. Sedum getting ready to bloom. Daylilies have gone over. Backside of that container looks terrible. It was in a different location for a while. So I bought another hydrangea so that I could have another glob of beautiful pink there. But I bought a Tough Stuff Top Fun, so hopefully that's not Skyview. I need to look at that because one of them is a lace cap, the other is not, I think. My petunia doing the best this year is the Tiara Pink in the ground. It's the only place I have it. I don't have it in a container. So we'll see. The ones in the ground may be doing better than the ones in the containers, which makes me wonder if it was my dirt. I just don't know what went wrong. There's the other Munstead that's getting ready to flower that I transplanted, as well as this Queen of Sweden. Oh, that hydrangea's getting ready to flower. I like this little grouping. That might be a place for dahlias next year. Maybe one or two, because like I say, it takes them forever to get going. And this plant, I gotta have more of that next year. That is the fan flower, I think. Scaevola. Love it. Not sure. I know it comes in pink too, so gonna go heavy with the Scaevola. So far this grouping not being affected, not dying. Lantana, I'm not sure about. I definitely wouldn't put it in a landscape. That would have been better with another fan flower there, I think. I don't know. Daylilies going over. Still a few there. I also have a hydrangea in there. It's never bloomed. Probably doesn't get enough sunlight. I should probably move it. Everything over here looking good. That window box does so much better. It's on drip irrigation. Those sun patients are doing the best out of any, either in the landscape or in that other window box. Might replace that peony. Not sure. That probably would have looked good with a fan flower. I have ordered some, I'm going to go with this look, this layering look. I have ordered mini mauvettes I'm going to plant. I'm going to take out the daylilies and I'm going to plant, I have 3 coming, but I probably will order 2 more. Plant mini mauvettes so I can have a taller layer with the balls, the hydrangea balls, smooth hydrangeas, arborescent hydrangeas. I have thoroughly enjoyed them this year. They've been one of my favorites. I do like the hostas in there, and this is going to get more and more shade as this tree gets larger. So there'll be a nice little addition in there. And I like this hedge of Alchemilla mollis. I'm not crazy about the flowers, but I like the structure, the mounding habit, and the shape of the leaves. So more for the foliage there. I need to get something for there. I don't like that salvia. I think it's May Night. The sedum, autumn joy, getting ready. Isn't it weird how that one's darker? I wonder why. Like this container, and this container with the vibrant violet might be big enough to put a dahlia in, just not so many. I think I have 3 dahlias in there, or maybe even 4. I know I've got a pinkerific in the back, but that one, the vibrant violet's very floriferous. I lost all the dahlias in that container, or not dahlias, petunias in that container, including the Petchoa, my favorite ones that went so well with that Vibrant Violet dahlia. So I don't know, but that one's definitely the most floriferous dahlia out of the Vibrant Violets. And love, love, love this. I might try and save the, I don't know if that's a corm or a rhizome or what. Those leaves are massive and beautiful. I mean, this one's a little ratty, but not bad. That's been my complaint about elephant ears or alocasia, whatever it is that their leaves look ratty sometimes. This one's done very well there. Pretty sheltered from the wind with that hydrangea. And we haven't had any, we're actually pretty dry this summer, so still haven't found a place to plant my weeping, can't think, the name is gone. Boxwood. That Japanese maple is still in a container. Need to fix that clematis because there's two. It wasn't, my first obelisk wasn't tall enough, so I had to put another one in. Lost this container and pulled out the tree peonies. I've decided I do not like tree peonies. They're too tall. Maybe if they were like shoved behind the hydrangea, I don't even know. I don't know if you could find a place where I would like them. They flop. They are way too tall. They're so tall that I can't really get any enjoyment out of them. So I do have a yellow smoke bush growing back there, but it's probably going to take forever before you can actually see it. I have a Julia Child rose I need to plant. This was one of the containers that was hanging on that broke. It was too much weight and it broke. Don't like the orange vine I had in there, and I don't like Nephofia. I think that's Nephofia. I love the flower and the color, but look when it dies. Ugh. It doesn't bury its dead, and it just, I don't know. That's a no for me. The hardy hibiscus are getting taller. I did initially trim out some of that Sun King Aurelia because I was afraid the hardy hibiscus weren't going to be taller than it. But they are. They're doing it. Got a random lily there. It smells beautiful. I'm considering putting my Julia Child rose back there. I need some color here. It's 3 to 6 feet tall. I just hope it gets enough sun to get up above those peonies. But I think that's where I'm going to put it. I do also have some Japanese anemones back there. The Honoré Joubert. But I think right down in there is where I want to put that Julia Child rose. I've transplanted the Invincible Lace there because I need more color there. I know eventually that tree, but that tree is so slow growing that it's going to take a long time before it crowds out anything. The whatchamacallit, crocosmia are in bloom, adding some color over here. We've got this daylily adding color over here. The chiffon blue Rosa Sharon has not bloomed yet, but it's got a lot of buds on it. Hopefully that'll get large, and sometimes I forget it's there, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of being eaten a little bit by that lemony lace, which is loving life. It's like a tree now. There's lots of color in this bed. We have the Salvia Amistad. I have lost another petunia there. That one is it's the same as that one, which are doing very well over here. We'll get to that in a minute. I just don't know. It might be a watering issue. I don't know. Those Alocasia coffee cups are useless in that container. They don't show up at all. The Salvia Amistad was probably really all I needed in that container. Some dahlias that still haven't bloomed yet, and hardy hibiscus. That is Storm, something Storm, and that one is the violet one, one of the violet ones. This container is doing very well, offering a lot of color in this area right now, especially from the deck. You can see that. I'm not crazy about that geranium, but overall, that container is very healthy. Again, one of my favorite flowers. That's Scaevola. It's beautiful. So I'm not hating that arrangement, but that color, ugh, geranium, I don't know, needs a different color geranium. Not much new daylilies. Going over a little bit in this area. I have some phlox there that I think I keep weeding out. I don't know. They don't ever get bigger, but maybe they don't get enough sun either. Another lilac, hardy hibiscus. Don't know what color that hibiscus is. Looks like it has some bindweed issues too. My Lady of Shalott that has not had one rose on it this year. I need to get some more fertilizer on that. A lace cap that I transplanted over here. Reminiscent pink that hasn't bloomed yet this year, I don't believe. Candy Crush, it's got quite a few blooms on it. I wish it would get bigger. It is started out as a quart, and it's been a slow go with a quart hardy hibiscus. This is getting some of those pink berries on it. Kind of like that Bleeding Hearts Heliopsis. It has so many different colors. So needs to stay in the garden. This has got either 1 or 2 dahlias of the vibrant violet in it. Need deadhead. The Diplandia or Mandevilla, whatever it is there, they just, I don't know, they're not very floriferous. Here's the other Munstead. It's finally getting some new growth on it. I was a little worried it took it a while. But I probably won't plant those again, the Diplandia. I don't know. Another lilac, 2 of them, so I need that, they get big, so I need to find a home for that one. Because I got that one there. That one over there is probably going to have to be moved too, because that storm is huge. So if they both get huge, it's going to look too crowded, I think. That container's doing very well. I need to remember what the purple one is. For the most part, it's done all right. I've lost that one in the big container. That clematis there's annoying. It has never bloomed. I don't know what the deal is there. This is hardy hibiscus berry awesome. That's the watermelon ruffles hardy hibiscus in there. I need to find a place in the ground for that one. I'm thinking maybe down here. We'll see. Another berry awesome. Some phlox back there. Still haven't pulled those out, but not impressed. Reminiscent pink back there. Some more dahlias that haven't bloomed. Really like that Monarda. Could use some more of that maybe somewhere. This is where I'm thinking of putting that watermelon. I don't know how big the watermelon ruffles one gets. So maybe back there behind that lupin. This container's still doing okay. I don't know, I worry. Sometimes don't think that this purple here is doing great. I don't know. I don't know. Lost my last hoopla down there. See, I wonder if it's a watering issue. Like, is that one not getting enough water? I just don't know where the... Maybe I should hit it with a little more water on this end. I don't know. Love this layering here. Love the Kismet Raspberry is my favorite echinacea. Not sure why only the 2 there are flowering. The bushes seem to be bigger, but no flowers yet. I don't know. Let's go to this middle bed. There, I think that's Grape Punch. Is it Grape Punch or no, not ultramarine. I want to say the purples are Grape Punch. Because as you can see, they have all the different colors of purple compared to how old the bloom is. These sun patients are doing okay. Flowers seem to fade. I just don't know. Grr. Loving this. That's Invincible Spirit 2. That is doing the best out of all my, can't think of the name right now, Coleus. Got some dahlias that are just starting to bloom here. Got a Thomas Edison back there that you can't see, so hopefully we'll get some blooms out here where we can see them. These containers. So I lost the petunias in there. The sedum is pointless in there. It's buried. That sweet potato vine is doing great. What that really needed to be, since I put this Salvia Amistad in there, was that maybe the sweet potato vine and just one other, because I got a Diplodia in there too. That lantana looks okay there. These containers really only can use 3 plants. They're overcrowded. This one has got something wrong with the dirt. The dirt is very compacted, so nothing is just thriving in there. They're just surviving. I really do like the ageratum. Adds a lot of color this time of year. So I'll definitely plant more ageratum. The New Look, New Look, yep, just slipped my mind. Dusty Miller is okay. I don't know. The back side of this bed, I think, is pretty much done. I got some phlox. I cut back the Midnight Masquerade. These dahlias are pretty much done, or not dahlias, daylilies, and another ageratum. That is huge. I need to take one of them out, maybe. I don't know. Huge. It's at least, it's probably almost 5 feet tall. That Blue Fortune Agastaki. That Thomas Edison looks good with that lantana, but you really can't see either of them. Can't forget though that I have a phlox there, not to pull it out like a weed, and I have one in the front which hasn't flowered yet. It looks like it's getting ready to. Not sure why it's so far behind. All right, just quick go around this side. There's a petunia that's doing well. So it just makes me wonder if it's a watering issue. I just don't know. Another vibrant violet dahlia that's finally taken off. Doesn't necessarily go well with the raspberry echinacea though. I need to remember that. Oh, I got some Japanese beetle issues over here. I don't know that the deer has been by. This is all previous damage. I did put some deer netting that you can't hardly see across my favorite rose this year. My favorite pink rose, let's put it that way, which is Olivia Austin. She's starting to bloom again. This is Woolerton Old Hall. Not seeing any, oh yeah, there's a couple of blooms there. And that's about it.